Hello. Let's talk about fascism and anti-fascism. Okay? This is a fascist. His name is Mussolini. Here's another lousy fascist called Francisco Franco. This guy was also a fascist. He was responsible for the murder of millions of people. That's why it's easy for many people to agree that Adolf Hitler was bad. He was also the living definition of fascist. Okay? Now, you ask, what is a fascist? Fascism is a system of government characterized by rigid, one-party dictatorship, forcible suppression of opposition, belligerent nationalism, racism and militarism, etc. See also Nazi. See also Nazi. See also Nazi. Source: Webster's New World Dictionary, 3rd College Edition. This is my cat. He's a bit of a jerk sometimes, but he is not a fascist. More of a meowist, really. Okay, let's talk about anti-fascism now. Anti-fascist simply means against fascism. People who are anti-fascist express their concern and stand up for others when they sense fascist behavior, such as racism, censorship, nationalism, the suppression of civil rights, or the dehumanization of other people. Anti-fascist is sometimes shortened to antifa. Anti-fascist, antifa. See how I did that? Antifa is not a group you can join. Antifa simply means against fascism. It is a description, not an organization. Here are some well-known people who can be described as anti-fascist, because they literally fought against fascists during World War II. General, later U.S. President Dwight D. Eisenhower, anti-fascist. General George S. Patton, anti-fascist. Definitely anti-fascists. James Stewart took time off from Hollywood to fly combat missions over Europe. Lee Marvin and Charles Bronson both served during World War II. They are pictured here acting in a film about that war. Anti-fascists, for certain. Even this guy was in the service during World War II. Ron Reagan was an anti-fascist. John Wayne did not serve in the military. However, he made so many pictures about World War II that I think we can safely say that John Wayne was an anti-fascist. This is a picture of a famous character named Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones is often seen fighting Nazis, so we can add him to our list of anti-fascists. Come to think of it, you're probably an anti-fascist too. At least, I hope you are. Okay? Fascism bad, anti-fascism good. I'm not making that up. That's a pretty well-accepted standard. So, if the president wants to use the word Antifa, which is a short form of anti-fascist, as a label for people who protest against policies and institutions that the president himself supports, what does that make the president? If you don't like Hitler, you are by definition anti-fascist. Thus you are Antifa. And he wants you to believe that Antifa equals terrorist. So, the President of the United States essentially called you a terrorist when he equated Antifa with terrorism. Thanks for coming, and remember, don't be like these guys. Instead, stand up for peace, justice, and real equality. Because without equality, there is no real freedom. Listen, learn, act. Be compassionate, be kind, be a jerk sometimes even. Just don't be a fascist, okay?